Good morning. Good morning, love. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good everything wherever you are. It is so good to see you. Okay. Today, today we're reacting to this rosemary oil that claims to grow your hair 10 times faster. So, I've heard good things about rosemary, okay, but you already know I have to pull up and see what's really going on because we're not falling for every hair growth promise out here. Um, we ask questions, we do our research, we keep it real always. So, yeah, go ahead and get cozy, sis. Okay, bonnet on the edges, relax. Let's find it out together. Whatever. All right. The natural hair game changer is this rosemary oil. That is the word on the street. So let's get right into it. All right, here we go. We are going to go ahead and share my screen. So, we're reacting to this video called The Only Strongest Potent Rosemary Oil you will ever use for 10 times faster hair growth. Okay. This is by what is his name? I don't know. WLHMC, All Natural. So let's get right into it. Let's see what she got for us.
Is the only potent DIY rosemary oil that you can ever use on your natural hair. It is the strongest rosemary oil. I want you to watch the whole video till the end because I'm going to share with you how I make this potent DIY rosemary oil for hair growth. This was my daughter's hair before, and this is her hair. It's so much fuller, so much thicker. I've been on the rosemary challenge before, and I saw.
Excuse me. Uh, like, if it does that, sign me up immediately because I definitely want my hair thick and beautiful like that. Because what?
a lot of thickness. So if you want to make this potent rosemary oil, keep on watching. Okay. As I always say, you have to watch the whole video to get help from making your most potent DIY rosemary oil for hair growth. But before we get right into today's video, please like the video, comment below, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to all. That is very important so that you don't miss any of my videos in the near future or next or tomorrow or then other tomorrow. You get it? So please, I want you to click on the bell, your post notifications. They must be on all so that you don't miss any of my updates. So in today's
Okay, real quick. Before we really get into the video, I just had an epiphany. Like, we honestly do not have to buy hair products off the shelf all the time. Like, sometimes it is okay for us to be our own chemists and mix up, match, make, create our own products for our own hair needs. I am a huge naturalist. I love herbs. I love DIY. I love anything wholesome, anything natural, anything herbal. I'm there for it. So this shall be very interesting because honestly, we don't always need to go outsource. Sometimes we just need to get the herbs or get whatever chemicals or ingredients we need to make the products and use it on our own. And then if, it works out, then go to the market, pitch your idea, and you can then be the one that sells out the shelves with your product. Because listen, a lot of these products, when they sell to these big companies, they do alter the what is it called? They alter the ingredients and they cut and they start messing with it, and it's no longer the same. So I definitely agree with, sometimes just doing things yourself. My mother, for example, she is a owner of beautiful hair products, and I swear by her products, her oils, especially because they are amazing. She made this avocado oil, and It is just amazing. I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can purchase that. Purchase the avocado oil because it literally, my sister, for example, she had no edges, or she had traction alopecia. Let me say she didn't have no edges. She had traction alopecia. After using the avocado oil for a few weeks, her edges actually started growing in. So sometimes it's like we just need the potency. We just need the uncut version of whatever it is that we're already using. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, get that off my chest. Let me know if you guys feel the same way because listen, I can't be the only naturalist here. Sometimes it's good to just do your own thing. So let me know what you guys feel.
This video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the only potent rosemary oil for massive hair growth. Now, the oils, the rosemary oil that you normally see here on YouTube, people normally, just put just a little bit of the rosemary. I'm going to show you how to actually make the potent DIY rosemary oil. Now, I have a lot of rosemary here, so I'm going to use a lot because I want it to be strong. Okay, guys? So I'm going to use a lot of dried leaves of the rosemary. If you have the fresh ones, you can use it, but I don't think it's going to last for long because if it's the fresh one is going to have some liquid in it, so you need to use the dried one. So I'm going to use a lot of the rosemary dried leaves in order to make this potent rosemary oil. Now, rosemary has been scientifically proven to grow hair from bald spots. It is actually scientifically proven to regrow hair. It is similar to minoxidil, the way it works. So if you're finding that you have thinner hair, your hair is not growing out, this is the oil you need to use. Don't use any other oil, but use this kind of recipe I'm going to show you. So for the oil, for the carrier oil, we're going to be using olive oil. Please, guys, listen. Do not use any other oil other than olive oil. I'm going to explain myself later. But you have
No, literally, I was thinking like, what if I mixed it with the avocado oil? Listen, we just need to let the recipe be the recipe, okay? Because I literally was thinking, I wonder if you could use this with any other type of oil. And she just answered my question. So let me know if you guys were thinking the same thing, because I definitely was thinking, like, let's use another oil, but we're going to stick to the recipe.
have to use olive oil for this. Don't use any other oil but olive oil. I'll explain myself later. That's why I said keep on watching. Are you still watching? If you're still watching, comment below and say, I'm still watching 3 minutes. I'm still watching 3 minutes. So this is what it's looking like. I put in my olive oil and the dried rosemary leaves in there, and we are going to blend it. Do not fry your rosemary when it's not blended together with the oil, because you're not going to get all that powerfulness from the rosemary dried leaves. You need to blend it together in order for you to get all the nutrients from the rosemary dried leaves. So this is how you're going to be making the most potent rosemary, powerful and strongest oil ever to regrow your stubborn bald spots back. You get it? Okay. Now, I want to give a big shout out to my members. Thank you so much, guys, for being members. If you also want to become a member and support me, because child, making these videos not easy. I'm also giving you content. You get it? So if you also want to support me back, you can click in the link below to become a member. So as you can see, look at the color, you guys. It's rich. This is what you want your rosemary oil to look like. Now, I'm also going to add in more olive oil in this because I want a bigger batch. Now, remember, guys,
She might be answering my question, but it looks like she used two different types of olive oil. So she used the extra virgin Australian olive oil. And then now it looks like she's using a mild olive oil. So we'll see if she's answering my question.
I made the wild growth oil. You remember? In that wild growth oil, I added rosemary. But what I'm doing nowadays, I'm just making a big batch of one of the oils I added in my wild growth oil. In my wild growth oil, there's rosemary, but I want more of the rosemary inside the wild growth oil. So that's why I'm making this video, okay? Next up, we are going to see me making another oil, and I will be adding that in the wild growth oil. For example, the last time I did the wild growth oil video, I added onion. So you might see me doing an onion oil video. That onion oil, I will be adding it into the wild growth oil. If you understand what I mean, that's what I will be doing. So right now I'm straining the rosemary DIY oil, okay? Because of course we don't want the particles inside the oils. It's going to go in your hair and you're going to find it difficult to take it off. So we have to strain it. You guys, let me tell you, if you are having problems with growing thicker hair, this oil, you're supposed to be using it every other day. Massage it onto your problem areas, massage it for 10 minutes, and I promise you, your hair is going to grow thicker and fuller and voluminous. So this is the rosemary oil that you see here. Very, very strong, very powerful. You can even see with the color that it's very, very strong. So this is the
It looks amazing. Like honestly, I have because I get braids a lot and when I part my hair and stuff like that, I come right down the middle. It's a little bit of breakage right in this area and then I have this stubborn spot right at the crown that leaves a gap in my hair because it won't grow at the same length as like the sides and the back of my hair. And also the top of my hair, just the whole top of my hair, just stubborn. It will not grow at the same length as the sides and the back. So I am curious. My daughter has that same little gap too. So I am curious to know that if I were to start using it in that specific area, massage, and then of course do my weekly steaming that I do, would it actually help my hair grow at a faster length? Or is it a retention deficiency? I don't know. But this sounds very interesting. It sounds easy to make. It doesn't seem like it's too much. It doesn't seem like it's too expensive. All it is olive oil and rosemary. And you can get rosemary, dried rosemary. Where could you get dried rosemary? I don't know. Let me know in the comments where you guys feel like you can get some dried rosemary from because I know you can get the fresh ones from like a, grocery store or something like that, but the dried ones, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But so far, so good. It looks really good. Let me know what you guys think about the oil so far.
DIY rosemary oil you need to use if you have problem areas, if you want to regrow your hair. This is the kind of recipe, the rosemary oil recipe you need to use in order to regrow those stubborn bald spots. So the how you can use this rosemary oil is by doing a hot oil treatment. This is what I'm going to be showing you how to use the rosemary oil in today's video, but you can also put the rosemary itself inside this rosemary oil. If you even want it to be more potent and more powerful, you can do exactly what I did. I put the rosemary stem inside the oil and you can just leave it in there and use it as it is. All right, guys. So well, I'm not selling this oil, but if you want the oil, I can do something. You get it. I can work out what I can do. So my daughter, she has mini braids in, okay? I'm going to be keeping this in for a while. She is 1 month now with these mini braids. I'm going to be spraying my coffee hair spray because we are still on the coffee hair challenge, all right? Now, if you're still watching, comment below and say, I'm still watching. I'm not going anywhere. I'm watching 2 to 7 minutes. I'm still watching. You get it? So this is how you're going to use the DIY most potent rosemary oil for natural hair growth. This is how you're going to use it. Use it on your scalp and use it all over the hair. Make sure that the oil is a bit warm because our scalp is really takes in warm oil much better than cold oil. So you need to warm it up a little bit so that it actually gets into the scalp. So I'm just applying it on the scalp and also on the length of the hair. You can
So I will agree on that. Our hair follicles open up when it is warm. So that's why it's great. Like after you wash your hair, you steam it right after because your hair follicles are open. So the moisture is able to lock in versus when you rinse your hair with cool water, your follicles close. So that means no matter how much oil you put on your hair, if it's cold, it's not penetrating the cuticle. So definitely, whenever you're treating your hair, whenever you're oiling your scalp, or whenever you're spraying it, even, I mean, honestly, like moisture is the best thing for our hair. So whether you're spraying your hair with cold water or warm water, water is the best moisture, period. Like it doesn't matter if it's cold, water is always going to work. But in terms of opening those hair follicles and those hair cuticles, you want to make sure that the hair is warm so that it can receive whatever product that you're putting into your hair at its best. So I agree with that. Make sure it's a little warm. Let me know if you guys agree with that, because, or if you've seen any differences, versus, using cold water versus warm water when you are styling your hair or washing your hair.
Do this as a pre-poo, or you can do this every other day. You see me, I wash my scalp on a regular basis, so I use oils. So this rosemary oil, I actually added it into my wild growth oil, and I use the oil today, and my scalp is so stimulated, guys. I'm not even kidding. This is the most potent rosemary DIY oil that you can ever use to regrow those stubborn bald spots. You get it? So of course you're going to need to pay more attention to the ends of the hair when you're applying the oil, because um, you need it to really soak into the hair. Now, remember I said you cannot be using any other oil. The reason why I say that, because olive oil is so good for getting and penetrating inside the hair. I know that there are other penetrating oils like coconut oil or avocado oil, but coconut oil is not for everyone. Not everyone loves coconut oil, all right? So that's why I said olive oil. I think every other person loves olive oil. If that's true, comment down below and say, yes, we love olive oil. Comment down below because I want to know. So that's why I said olive oil. I'm starting to love olive oil because it actually penetrates inside the hair and it doesn't leave your hair dry actually. And after using olive oil, you can literally feel that my hair is strengthened. That's why I said don't use any other oil but use olive oil.
No shade, she is drenching baby girl's hair in that oil, like to the point where it's like using this every 2 days. I'm gonna have to keep creating this every 2 weeks. Like she's drenching her hair. It is so funny.
All right. So after doing this hot oil treatment, I put on a plastic on her head, and then she sat under a wooded dryer for 30 minutes with indirect heat to allow the oil inside the hair. As I've said, that olive oil is a penetrating oil. It's actually going to get inside the hair cuticle and inside the scalp as well, because warm oils are good for penetrating the scalp, especially if it's a penetrating oil. So if this video was helpful, I want you to comment down below and say, indeed, this video was very helpful. Thank you for posting. Okay, so that I know that you have watched till the end. What's the point of making these good videos and you guys, you don't actually watch to the end? So I want to know how many people have watched till the end. You get it. But child, I'm super excited with this rosemary oil. You can actually use it on your edges as well. If you're facing problems with regrowing your edges, put it on your edges and massage it for 10 minutes. You can also use this oil for sealing in the moisture, because olive oil, as I've said, it's a penetrating oil. You might want to add in maybe castor oil into.
Real quick, you guys, you see how she's massaging her hair? She's not scratching. So when we scratch our scalp, we're actually irritating it. I know when we get our hair washed and stuff like that, sometimes the stylist or even ourselves, we tend to scratch at our scalp to try to get like dandruff or flaky scalp or whatever, all the dirt out of our hair, but it's actually doing more damage than good. So, like, even when we wash our hair, it's good to actually use a utensil separate from your fingers, because it is easy to fall into the trap of scratching our scalp. So, she's actually holding her scalp like this and just massaging it around, because if we scratch, we're irritating the scalp. So, massaging is just increasing the blood flow around our scalp. not irritating our scalp. So that's a very good key factor when massaging anything into your scalp or massaging your scalp in general, making sure that you're not irritating your scalp by scratching it. So that's a good one.
This oil so that it also seals in as well, not just getting, yeah, you can use it as a seal-in, that's fine, but you can also add in like a sealing oil inside this oil. But as I've said, if you are making it, you need olive oil, because even olive oil, if you are frying the oil, it doesn't actually kill the nutrients inside the olive oil. It doesn't. So that's why I said you need to use olive oil. So yes, you guys, thank you so much. If you've watched till this time, I really appreciate you. But don't forget, this is the most potent DIY rosemary oil you can ever use. Okay. Thank you for watching and bye for now.
That was so awesome, you guys. I love that. I'm actually motivated to make my own oil now because I mean, honestly, like there are some stubborn parts in my own hair that I would love to just like get rid of. And my hair is so stubborn. Like, look at it right now. It's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy and just like I have like a lighter tone hair. Like my hair is like a 2, 3 kind of. And so it looks very dry very easily if it's not moisturized. And then it also is very, very, very like frizzy. It gets very frizzy because it's so soft. It's cottony. It's very springy. Like my daughter's hair is a number 4. And so I have to do a little bit extra to make hers look moisturized. But let me know what you guys think about that video because I'm actually motivated to try it. Obviously, with things like hair products, it takes time. So you have to sit there and document and keep tabs. And how many weeks has it been? 4 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever, for you to actually start seeing results. Like hair, nails, skin, all those things are very hard to get into the swing of new things with because you have to take time and do it and actually test it out. So, my mother has amazing hair products. I'm honestly a little biased. I swear by her stuff. So, using different products is like once I find my product, I'm here. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys are you guys product junkies or do you like stick with the same thing? Because I'm a loyal customer. I'm loyal. Once I find something that I like, that's it. I don't need to go shopping around for nothing else. I don't need to go test it out. None of that. I'm good as soon as I find something that works for me. So we'll see. Let me know if you guys are gonna try this. Um, Make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Okay. And I will see you guys next week. All right. Bye.